And
Oh,
he
he's
uses
flashing.
Splash Shaft.
Flashing.
Guys like a sissy.
Oh no, he just got ulti by Nautilus. May get the kill.
He may be able to get out though.
Oof. Run. Nope, he's
Nope.
gonna get ghosted.
And now he's fighting for the other team.
Kennen appears to be trying to push back. I have to say, the purple team
He's holding their own.
has great moments in teamwork occasionally, but
Just can't follow through.
they just can't follow through. You're right. They just haven't been able to push, considering they can kill Cassiopeia in about 2 seconds.
Well, you know, Cassiopeia is free this week too. And now everything makes sense.
Amumu is just trying his best to save everybody else. He might actually need to start thinking for himself here, but that's probably not going to happen.
I doubt it. This isn't a ranked game.
Fiddlesticks finally has a little more ability power. That's okay, he's got enough mana to keep him in the fights a long time, and now he'll actually be able to do damage in the fights.
And Jax seems to be carrying this team.
Jax is doing very well.
Whereas Kog'Maw
Gangplank-
is almost carrying the other team, which still doesn't make sense.
Gangplank is holding his own. He's not especially doing good, but he's got just enough range to keep the enemy in check with his bullets. I really wish I knew the name. Uh-oh. Purple team is coming in to surround blue team. But it appears that they're a little too late. Skarner's just gonna go play with the minions. Jax barely makes it out, hides in the bush, waits out. Unfortunately.
Gets another great
Oh no, this could be
Oh.
turned around. Fiddlesticks would be getting that. Amazing. However, he did get singled out by Skarner and will pay. On the bright side, oh my god, everybody died at the same time. I don't even know what to say.
I'm still confused how Kog'Maw is carrying the purple team.
It's all those kills he's gotten earlier on. He's been getting,
That's very true.
he's been focused on attack speed, so it's all about him actually getting into the fights once he gets, well, not that far into the fight. Once he can get into the fights, he does do quite a large amount of damage fairly fast, but oh my god, got like some base going there. They did in fact take the turret. Couldn't see on the screen. All the blind people should get off YouTube.
Stupid point. Hey, you know what? I've made a woman joke and a blind people joke now.
Okay, so, anyways, I don't even know what I was gonna say. Oh, because Kog'Maw has been building entirely with attack speed and attack damage, his mortars are gonna start lacking towards the end of the game, and they're just not gonna be able to keep up their damage output. However, he does have the ability to increase his range for a short period of time, and that'll help him a lot in battle.
I love this camera movement.
This camera is amazing, if you ask me.
Let's
Riot
go watch.
Games make great cameras such as this.
Woo!
Blue team is only missing 1 turret so far. However, all of purple team is pushing while blue team appears to be fighting the dragon.
Which, yeah, I
Fiddlesticks
really
appears to be one of the only people that's actually determined to get over there. However, it looks like they will leave before he shows up.
Damn it.
or he'll get stuck in a gank as he moves up the
Oh
map.
dear. This could be bad unless he... Oh, no, he's fine.
Nope.
He stays with the team enough.
That's great.
Gangplank is isolated. Cassiopeia should be isolated. Oh,
And
Piranha walks into the bush, does not realize there's 2 people. He's gonna try an ulti to save the team, and he might actually do enough damage to keep himself alive here. He does, in fact, help the team to get a kill against
and an
Nautilus.
assist for himself.
Cassiopeia says, I don't care, I'm gonna keep chasing. Piranha actually staying in the battle with that drain. If he has high enough ability power, he's gonna be able to get...
Oh,
get his health back up.
And Kog'Maw's so low on health.
My suggestion to Piranha is to perhaps build Spell Vamp, and then he can stay in the battles even longer.
Oh, what?
Spell Vamp. It's a good idea.
You know that thing?
I can't hear you.
Spell Vamp.
Okay.
Spell
Vamp. Let's
Purple
spell it out
team is
for you.
pinging top while blue team's pinging bottom. If both teams go where they are, blue team's gonna really just end up getting another turret. It's a little ironic.
And there's Kennen.
Kennen, oof, this could be bad. Kennen may get surrounded. He does not. Oh, Mordekaiser comes in to ensure that doesn't happen.
Cassiopeia.
However, blue team does close in, but they don't seem to make any moves against Mordekaiser. Not even attempting a stun to keep him there.
And
Amumu does
takes
attempt to
one.
move. However, it may not end well for him. Piranha says, "Fuck this, I'm leaving."
And everybody decides, let's fall back.
Cassiopeia will be the last one in a battle, and she is determined to get herself killed. There she goes right now, and it's done. Kennen wasted his ulti because really Cassiopeia is sufficient. They do get the kill on Jax and get him to fight for the other team. They are outnumbered. This is a very bad team fight with crazy amounts of pace. Just got a triple kill. Could it be higher?
Yes, it can.
Oh, get a double kill, and they get an ace on the team. They might be able to push middle turret if they have enough determination. Kennen says no. The rest of the team says yes.
And Mordekaiser runs into battle.
Somebody is pinging to fall back, even though nobody's alive.
No, I think that might have been purple
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
because we do get to see it.
That's true, and you can't distinguish their retreat pings.
No.
Cassiopeia is back to, once again, save the day, as she has been the entire game.
Air quotes.
I have to say, purple team is starting to get some leverage, and their kills are fairly evenly spread out, and their deaths as well. Ooh.
Oh,
Jax,
Nautilus takes
God, if Jax can get in there, he just does a ton of damage. However, it's getting in there that seems to be causing the problem. That's why he gets killed.
But he might get one.
Fiddlesticks appears to be building the Crystal Scepter. Try and get a little more health so he can stay in these battles a bit longer and perhaps slow the enemy down so the rest of his quote-unquote team can catch up.
Kennen's doing fairly well now.
Kennen has finally managed to catch up, that's true. He has the least amount of deaths on the team.
He's come even now.
Oh my god, what is that? He just They are really trying hard to push this bottom turret, but it's just not gonna happen.
As
They do not have enough minions, and the entire purple team is showed up. Gangplank with his ulti, just trying to get a little pressure on the enemy team. Get him down a little bit, maybe. Piranha throws an ulti in the middle.
beautiful
Get a
beautiful.
double kill.
Beautiful.
Almost kills Skarner for a triple, but this will allow them to take down the turret. Unless they are dumb.
Which you know
Which
is
I don't know.
highly likable.
Somebody is pinging to retreat for some reason. When clearly it was smart just to stay there. I mean,
I am quite confused.
kills Tards. That's just realized how fantastic that is. Cassiopeia's ulting, trying to give the team an upper hand, and she does. She does,
There
in
we
fact,
go.
help the team.
Killing spree.
And gets one kill herself.
She does have the Gnasher's Tooth, which I'm a little... She has two of them, in fact. I'm a little concerned about that. She doesn't really need attack speed. She's more focused on ability power, as all of her abilities do
Very
poison.
true. Very, very true.
They did take down another turret, and it appears that they will get the inhibitor, especially with Gangplank's attack speed boost. Uh-oh, purple team seems to be falling apart here.
And they.
I'm
blue
almost
team
sort of
leaves
rooting for them,
Gangplank.
just because Cassiopeia's stupidity.
Oh,
But-
just wait. It's
Kog'Maw's pretty
I'd have to point out that the items used to make the Gnasher's Tooth can be turned into an item focused primarily on ability power. I believe it's either, I think it's the Will of the Ancients.
Yeah.
Probably would have been a smarter move on her part because she just can't get her attacks on fast enough because by the time she's close enough to get battle, she's already getting hit. So she just
Very
needs to
true,
focus
very
on
true.
poking a team. Kog'Maw seems level 17. I'm honestly surprised he's not 18. He seems to be doing fairly well against the enemy team. He's got a large number of kills and
10
assists.
deaths.
Is that you
No.
in the future? No.
No,
Well, maybe.
that's Cassiopeia.
She's. Yeah.
Oh,
A
she's at
summoner
9.
has disconnected.
Oh no, Jax has
Oh.
disconnected, and that is
Their-
probably their team's best player.
Their carrier.
Unfortunately, this is going to give a hindrance. Hopefully he does come back. I mean, otherwise purple team will have a clear advantage. Cassiopeia could be going down here if she doesn't play cautiously.
How is
So I
she
guess what
level
I'm saying
17
is
too?
she will be going down here. Kennen, not sure what he's doing.
You know, hanging out in the boat.
Looks like they're scouting Baron, about ready to move in.
Okay.
But none of them appear to be making any sort of move.
Oh, shit.
I feel if I were Nautilus, I
They're-
would start taking
At this point, they're all right there, and they could take it. Don't ping mid, just go to Baron. You could... Oh my god. Purple team is even crazier with the pings than blue team is.
Or so we think.
Mordekaiser, don't know why I'm watching him, but, you know.
You know.
Looks like purple
Cameras.
team is setting up an ambush to completely surround them.
Here.
Trying to help Skarner get blue buff and red buff, which, I mean, I guess they're very helpful for him. Very close range.
And Nautilus comes in from the
Cassiopeia
back.
with yet another wasted ulti. Doesn't use her abilities, even herself, fast enough to hit with it. Cassiopeia clearly does not know how to play with this champion.
Again,
Team's
she's
turret has
free.
been
Unfortunately
destroyed.
for Piranha, he is running right into the rest of the purple team, and this is not going to end well. Hopefully he has his ulti, and he does in fact get it off, but it's not going to be enough to keep him alive. Unless... Nope, he is done.
And he's ignited.
He is done. Oh.
But
However,
Cassiopeia, you know.
Cassiopeia just sits there while Nautilus gets away. She
No,
does
no.
in fact get the kill, however, it was a sad display. Ooh. Brutal finisher. But nobody has been paying attention to Kog'Maw, who has in
Isn't-
fact taken down 2 turrets now. Or soon.
Blue
There you
team's
go.
turret has been
And he's
destroyed.
kind of carrying.
He is carrying their team, and it just seems so strange. Everybody's about to go after Gangplank. This is not going to end well for him. If he gets away from this, I will be amazed. No, this is not going to... His only chance is to use his ulti on his head.
And
That's not even going to cut it at
he
this
is
point.
not gonna. Because didn't he use that earlier?
Yes, it is still on cooldown. Oh, it was on cooldown for 5 seconds. If that would have happened a little bit later, he might have gotten away. I am surprised nobody has gone after Baron yet. Nautilus is actually surprisingly low leveled. I did not realize that. He's only level 15, whereas even Cassiopeia is level 18 at this time. Oh, check this out.
Jeez,
Their
Nautilus is
turret
low.
in the middle is nearly destroyed.
But it won't look like anybody will be getting that, as Kennen is guarding.
Kennen is guarding, and these turrets, as we all know, slowly regenerate their health. Piranha says, I'm the
don't
boss,
care.
and tries charging in, and immediately realizes that's not a good idea, and starts running back.
Like a sissy.
I don't blame you in this one.
No.
Ooh,
Purple team's
Kog'Maw.
inhibitor was
Kog'Maw
respawning
has
soon.
a definite range and, honestly, item advantage here, just because he's had more time. He does, in fact, take my advice and get some spell vamp. That will be able to keep him into the battle for even longer.
That is
However, oh, he starts to try and zip in there and get a
three
kill, and
ultis
he
in
does.
one.
I do not believe that. Nautilus is running for his life. I understand.
wouldn't
I'm
blame him.
surprised he stopped there. That's a gutsy move, but it looks like it might work out. Gangplank appears to be searching for him, and he does find him,
Nope.
but
Um,
took him a second to process what just happened. Unfortunately, Nautilus will go down.
yet again.
Ooh, very fast. This is why he's under level.
Doesn't stay with the team, and that's a
Oh.
huge problem.
Blue team is going after Baron now.
And-
Finally, somebody grabs him.
Amumu
With nearly
runs
everybody level 18, Amumu almost assuredly to get to level 18 from this. Let's see how close he does get from killing Baron. This isn't going to be an issue. They're going to take it down very fast without any resistance whatsoever. However, Amumu is very close to dying, but he is now level 18, meaning
And
that
is
their whole
very
team is. The only person who's not level 18 is Nautilus.
in, and we have shown a great display of why.
Poor Nautilus.
Although he was AFK. That's why.
That's true, he was AFK at the beginning, but with that new patch allowing them to...
Oh, that's very true.
He should have caught up by now. Cassiopeia is going to try and take this turret out by herself. Let's see if Kennen can stop it. Kennen can't even...
She did use her ulti in an okay effective way.
Okay, effective. That's our new word. Okay, effective.
Been destroyed.
No comment.
Just got another kill.
Wow, racist.
Turret kill, I mean.
Sorry. She said some other things over there. I don't know if they popped up for you.
No, we cannot see their chat that is covered. Kennen is using his ulti, but he's only really gonna hit Amumu. He's not gonna do any damage. What is
And
Kennen's build?
Amumu takes the kill.
Kennen's ulti does surprisingly little damage for the amount of ability power he has. Piranha appears to be baiting them, and it worked marvelously. Using his ulti might get him down low enough to get a kill.
4-2.
Oh, getting a little laggy here. He does, in fact, help Amumu get kills.
I healed him, so he did at least stay alive.
Oh, getting a little laggy here. Got a very slow frame rate. However, they did just recover from that. Looks like they're going to take an inhibitor down and possibly go for a second inhibitor once this one's done.
It's almost as good as my Minecraft FPS.
Purple team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Piranha has still managed to cling onto that Baron buff. Not letting go of that right now. However, with the amount of minions and all the commotion going on here, it might not last much longer. Blue team is pinging right on top of themselves. So we really need to.
You know, you got those teams. Enjoy
Purple
playing.
team's inhibitor has been
Piranha has been
destroyed.
letting his tier of the goddess build up. It's a very smart move. Get ability power and then buy the rest of the Archangel stack, where you get an instant boost of a few hundred ability power.
We might
Cool.
crash.
Getting very laggy here with this final moments here. Oh, can't even control the camera. Piranha is able to finally just hold his own against everybody. It's not too big of an issue, and he is breaking even at this point. Ogma still just trying to hold people off using his artillery, but that's not going to be enough to do. It doesn't do enough damage to keep him off. I can't even know what's going on. There we go.
We got that mash right
All of purple team is here. Looks like Cassiopeia is going to take this time to try and push top turret. Not really needed at this point, as we are about done, it appears. Looks like somebody may have died, can't really tell.
there. You know.
Oh, Piranha did appear to get shut down, maybe, if he had a kill streak.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh, he did.
And Blue's Baron buff.
Is all of Blue's Baron buff gone yet?
Yeah.
Yes, is Jax.
Oh,
one's
nope, he still has one.
Oh, yeah.
Jax is, yeah, he is in fact not in the game still. And they are holding their own and in fact pushing into the enemy base. Cassiopeia is gonna die yet again because that's what she's best at.
It's okay.
She aggroed some
It's
people.
probably
Later.
not gonna matter at this point if she dies. To pretend. But, very uneventful right now. Gangplank just trying to get a little bit more money.
Or even.
And we have guarding.
Looks like Blue Team has been making a significant amount more money than Purple. Gangplank just frivolously casting his ulti. Because let's be honest, by this point, he doesn't have any ability power, and it does nothing. Gameplay has an interesting build going on here. There we go. He did make his Will of the Ancients. No, Morello's Evil Tome. That's what the item we were talking about earlier.
No, well,
No, not the one that you were supposed to buy.
Oh,
Oh.
yes.
The one we were talking about instead of Nash's Tomb.
That is.
But that is a
very
good
true.
choice. Cassiopeia is
well,
just...
aside from him,
She's going a bit
kind of racist.
attack, ability, power hybrid, but that just doesn't seem to be her...
Cup of
Like,
tea.
it's just not her thing, because she just cannot get into these battles.
Indeed.
Purple team can't even hold now. His
And
old
there
team
goes
somehow did not get the kill.
Yep, Amumu is just doing fantastic at kill stealing.
18 assists. Bravo. Piranha finally gets his own kill for once. He's gonna get another one. Beautiful. Kog'Maw isn't even paying attention. Fails with his explosive when clearly he could have hit any number of people. Looks like this could be the end, and it probably is. Nautilus isn't even gonna be a factor in this battle. Piranha's gonna go ahead and do his damage. Alright, well, we can see how this is going, so if you liked the video, please hit like. If you liked it even more, you can always subscribe to us, or just, comment. Tell us that we're doing a good job if you'd like to see more videos.
Or insult my play.
You know,
Or insult his
victory!
play. That's also an option. Thank you for
spectating
watching.
friends, spectating friends. Let us know if that's good.
Signing out.